Who doesn't get a headache or a hangover at Christmas? So we are on day 3, the gift number 3, energy gifts for Christmas. And it's all about how to get rid of your hangover or your headache. And we all get them at Christmas. It can be caused by stress, having too much to do, eating things and drinking things, perhaps more than we would do, or things that we wouldn't normally eat or drink. So our poor bodies simply can't cope with releasing all those toxins. So a headache is only ever stuck energy, congested energy, because we haven't been able to release all of the negativity from what we're eating and what we're doing with our poor bodies. So this present is about releasing those headaches, releasing that congestion, that this is the perfect energy medicine cure for any hangover. So as Christmas parties are on the way, despite all the restrictions with COVID, we're still having them. And some of us are probably more likely to overindulge simply because we can't get out and about. So this is a really special gift, and it will take a little bit longer because I really want to shift your headache for you. So this is all about energy channels that support our liver. And we all know the liver is fantastic at releasing the things that are causing blockages. So releasing the indulgence of rich food and too much booze. And so when you're feeling sluggish, you don't want to get out of bed, your head is banging and thumping, and you just feel a bit nauseated, a bit sick, well, this is what you need to do. So start off with, we've got some fabulous neurolymphatic points along the clavicle. So if I shift my necklace a bit, you'll see that's the indentation where the clavicle bones kind of come together across our breastbone. You can see that is the clavicle. So we're following that bone, and we're putting our 3-finger notches together, doing some nice deep breaths as we do so. And keep moving along that bone. Go as deeply as you feel you can. You will find some sensitive points. Those sensitive points are blocked energy. So we're not obviously directly touching any area to do with your liver or gallbladder. These are reflex points, so electrical pathways that are simply sending boosts of energy from your amazing electromagnetic hands through to the organs that require help. And that soreness is telling you you need help, and I know I do. So now I'm going to literally follow, if you had a sleeve where your arm attaches to your body. This is another wonderful, I call this the magical meridian, because it's the central meridian. So it governs a lot of the other lymphatic points around your body. Do both sides for balance, and there'll always be one side that's more sore than the other. And keep breathing. Just shake the energy off. You should now start to feel some tingling. Your blood is flowing to those areas, and it's encouraging the lymphatic system to start moving to get rid of that. So now we're shifting to the points across either side of your breastbone. So your breastbone is here down the central line of your body, and we're just picking up that massage between the ribs. So you'll feel your ribs, you'll feel an indentation, and just keep that circular massaging going. We're picking up liver points, gallbladder points to support those organs and release congestion, because that's what's causing your headaches, your lethargy, and your nausea. So we've massaged those points. I'm going to continue the massage, and we're going to do it this time under your pectorals if you're a man, under your breasts if you're a woman, and we're going to do deep massaging into the bony area, and these are your liver points. So I sometimes like to do a nice figure 8, or just simple circular massaging, and you will feel tenderness here. We all carry some amount of toxins unless we're incredibly healthy. And if you have a headache, this will be really releasing. You'll start to feel tingling in your upper body and some heat rising. Those are. So we've now massaged some neurolymphatic points to get our whole lymph system flowing. So lymphs, much like the bloodstream, is a circulatory system in the body, but it doesn't benefit from its own personal pump like your bloodstream does. Obviously the heart pumps your blood, so your lymphatics only move when we generate some energy to flush them through. So now we're going to sort out some neurolymphatic points on our head, and what I'd like to do is press your wonderful pads of your fingers to the central point of your forehead. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, just rake them across your forehead. And it's so wonderful. I'm going to do it a couple of times. This is literally creating space in your head, space for energy and congestion to flow. You can do that anytime, any place. It's wonderful for a headache. And now we're going to continue this as if you have a central parting, like I do, down my head. And as we breathe in, press. And as we breathe out, just pull to the side a couple of inches. As if you're opening up a little, like a ridge of space for light to enter. And we'll go back and pull out. Just continue working down that central line. Now all the way down your neck, either side of your backbone on your neck. Pulling all the way across your neck. And now grab this firm muscle at your shoulders. And just pull it across your heart. And you should feel like your head feels really light and spacious as you've generated more oxygen into your head space to allow stuck energy to flow. And now a few more neurolymphatic points. Now just here, underneath your breasts or your pectorals, all the way down to directly under your armpit, is another gallbladder point. And this is often very sensitive, more so often for women, because if we're storing our hormonal imbalance, this is where it will be. So just circular movements again, releasing excess hormones, releasing stuck energy. And then one final point, I have to shift the camera down a little bit. We have, if I turn to my side, and imagine that's a side seam of a pair of trousers, so past your hip area. And if you were standing up, this would be where your hands hang to, and it's called gallbladder 31. Just make sure I'm picking the right point. And we're literally going to massage that point again, releasing all energy points for stuck energy on the gallbladder meridian, which is just a channel of energy which supports your gallbladder. And obviously you can do both together at the same time. On that side seam, as if you're wearing a pair of jeans, just underneath your hip, the top of your thigh, a very important gallbladder point. And now I'm going to take us down even further. Right, we're coming all the way down to our feet, between the big toe and our second toe. Keep coming all the way back to like halfway towards where your ankle meets your foot. And you'll feel the bones that support the big toe and the little toe. And it's the indentation between those bones. This is liver 1. It might feel a little bit sore. And you just give them a good deep rub. And you'll really start to feel your energy flowing from head to foot. We've released our head, we've supported our lymphatic system, and we've really focused on the gallbladder meridian. So if you do have a headache, which is caused by toxins, from overdoing it, from eating too much rich food or too much booze, or having too much to do, too much stress, then this should really be shifting your headache. If it isn't, then please let me know, because there are other causes of headaches. So now I just want you to rake, get your hands in little cup shapes, and we're going to rake the energy up the bottom of our feet, up our legs, and here we are again, up the inside of our legs. Right, so we're raking it up our legs, pulling the energy, female energies, liver, gallbladder, are coming all the way up our legs, all the way up our body, over the groin and up to our heart. And we'll finish this with some deep breaths, some quiet contemplation. Just think of the things which bring you joy and happiness and inner peace. You can actually bring your chin down to your chest, inviting a stretch up your backbone, inviting your central nervous system to calm, as we just enjoy the feeling of release and flow, as we've encouraged that stuck energy to move from our headspace. So I hope you're feeling better. I hope your hangover stroke headache has completely dissipated. And remember, if your headache is still there, there are many other reasons. So please do message me, let me know how that worked for you. And very Merry Christmas. And please subscribe so you don't miss the rest of my energy gifts for Christmas.